from yesterday. Even this morning it rained. NBA demands justice over killing of lawyer in Port Harcourt. Rivers government responds to House of Representatives budget queries. Suspected abusive relationship ends in tragedy in Rivers State. ASU branches suspend lectures over delayed salaries, and on the foreign scene, death toll from flash floods in Texas rises. Now let's take a look at the Punch, and the big story on the Punch: July flood alert, 20 states at risk despite 620 billion naira intervention. All right, U.S. Embassy begins screening Nigerian student social media accounts. Senate braces for showdown as Natasha plans return today. It's going to be an interesting story to watch out for. Firestorm 2027, Firestorm as APC coalition battle for northern ADC leaders. And this story says forbearance exposure, CBN directs banks to submit capital restoration plans. 915,000 teachers struggle to serve 31.7 million Nigerian pupils. And Tinubu demands fair climate finance deal at BRICS. And this one says 4 trillion naira subsidy savings channel to infrastructure. And that is coming from Tinubu, according to the Punch newspaper this morning. But let's take a look at the Vanguard. I hope I can read one or two headlines before the commercial break. And the big story on the Vanguard this morning: 2027 presidency plotting to destabilize us, ADC Wales. All right. And no rift between Buhari and Tinubu Garba Shehu with that one. This one says Nigeria's export drive in danger as Trump plans 10% extra tariff against BRICS. And that's a story there. Sound court ruling vital for investors' trust, VP Shetima. We'll go for a commercial.
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
One day now, one day.
on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, good morning to you once again. The Morning Crossfire and the newspaper review segment. Right about now, I am Kalada Kurubatibo. At the bottom of the hour says the time. And we're reading some of the headlines from the Vanguard just before we went in for that commercial. And it's time for us to look at some other headlines on the Vanguard this morning. This one says, Atiku may not have been destined to become president, coming from Bwala. Daniel Bwala formerly worked for Atiku Abubakar. Right now he's saying, hey, it's not his destiny probably to become president. And this one says, I remain firmly rooted in APC. Ignore mischief makers. Oyebanji denies defection to the ADC. And this one says, coalition court acts to sack Senator Mark led interim leadership of ADC. And flood destroys 500 houses in Kogi community. And the other beautiful stories, or should I say strong headlines on the Vanguard this morning, like, where is it now? Yeah. ADC coalition, obedience free to support Obi. I have right to support Atiku, and that's coming from Mamodu. And let's take a look at the Punch, or rather the Nation newspaper this morning. And this one says, FIRS opens talks with Netherlands to align tax treaty with new reforms. Lagos, Edo, Benue, Sokoto, 16 others at risk of flooding. Nimet warns. 58 inmates write NECO in Kanu facility, says NCOS. Suspension didn't stop me from serving, says Akpoto Dwagan. And Tinubu makes case for global finance, healthcare systems overall. All right. ADC members ask court to void MAG Aregbesola takeover and how we are using cash from subsidy removal by Tinubu. And let's look at The Guardian this morning. 2023 was Atiku's last real shot at presidency. And that's coming from Bwala. Let's go to the phone lines right about now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. These are the call numbers. WhatsApp number 0809-0306-416. I would love to hear your thoughts this morning. Let's start talking about what the news has got for us this morning. Let's start with this one. 92.3 Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Koloda, good morning.
What's your name?
My name is JJ, calling you from Romigbo.
All right, JJ from Romigbo, welcome.
River State listed among states that will be having flood problems, and 620 billion ecological fund is managed. I don't know if I should shout and raise my voice so that those in government house right now are hear it, because everything has been dissolved. Last time, the deputy governor, Professor Odu, was the one leading the whole process, and you saw the stuff. But now, I don't know if they have any plan, but I pray. The River State government
but you must have seen the contentious budget. You know, I think they had plans for environmental and flooding emergencies.
I hope you know the difference between plan and implementation.
But you asked if they have a plan. That's why I brought the budget.
Between approval and release.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. You know, the last time I raised allegation here that I hope this is not a way of the rest. Yes, I was thinking that the way the sole administrator was invited would have also had the follow-up at the end of the day. But what do I know? So for me, I think they should make it public because the money not being owned. And conclusively, they are long saying that my governor, Simnalai Fubara, is too soft. I don't know if we need iron bender. You see, even when the children of Israel
JJ, I've got to go.
Moses was us, and Joshua was a bit calm.
All right.
And Joshua is the Joshua of our time.
All right,
So that long
JJ, thank you very much. Your point is noted. We've got to move on. But Lorenzo Delight on Facebook says, "Good morning, Canada. People should learn to leave abusive relationships, come marriages. Nothing can be compared with life. The killing of that lawyer should be properly investigated." And Wayanwu Obioma Noble says, Nigeria don't need coalition. What Nigeria and Nigerians need is a good leader who knows what Nigerians are passing through and would make policies that would address those challenges. People like distinguished Senator Owolonyoso representing Rivers State Senatorial District is an epitome of quality leadership, in your opinion. Ogo General Justice on Facebook says, Tinubu can't pay salary and the military is looking at him. Shame. Okay, I'm going to skip that message on Facebook. We're not calling for violence, but let's go back to the phone lines this morning. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, Canada, good morning.
What's your name, please?
Your Honorable Bita from Nkoro.
All right, you've got 60 seconds.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I don't agree with Solomon all along. Because if you have about our local government, Nkoro, they are not violent, we don't look for trouble. Our son cannot send people to go and fight because he wants to be a governor or because wanting to come back. My brother, Governor Sim is the most peaceful governor in 36 states. So Governor Sim is going to finish his 8 years, just like other governors are finishing their 8 years, and nobody will stop him. Because God brought Governor Sim to River State, to take River State to the promised land. And still when Governor Sim was on seat, investors were dropping in day by day. So Governor Sim is going to finish his 8 years.
All right.
Solomon Along, Governor Sim is a peaceful man. He can only
All right, Solomon, that longest name, but thank you very much, Ida from Nkoro. Thank you for your thoughts there. Let's take this one. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Welcome. Straight to the point.
Good morning, Canada.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Comrade Nathan Barry Sunday.
All right,
I'm
60
calling
seconds.
from
Go straight to the point, please.
Yes, let me look at where Atiku may not have been destined to be president. And the ADC coalition also lamenting plot to destabilize them. And I want to say this. Atiku has always been the one championing anything that has to do with presidential ticket of PDP. Now the coalition has merged again, and Atiku is like taking over the day. If I may ask, is it the tenor of the North? Two, the coalition complaining about plot to destabilize them, accusing the president. Is the president part of the coalition? I don't know why people. You said you want a coalition. At the same time you form it, nobody is fighting you. You begin to fight yourself and begin to make accusations, point hand at somebody who is not part and parcel of what you are doing.
All right, let them Barry. There's no secondly. I don't have enough time for you to do secondly. Moving on. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Welcome. What's on your mind, please?
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Go straight to the point.
My name is Bright Wish. I'm calling from Rumodomaya.
All right, Bright, your time starts now.
Atiku not destined to be president by Wala. I think that statement is true. Atiku has been contesting every now and then. And when he even lost the final chance was when he failed to use the FCT minister, Ian Wike, as a running mate. Wike would have done all the best for him to succeed as the president of Nigeria. Instead, he went ahead to use the Delta State governor, who did not even hesitate to join APC. I think for me, even for the coalition, Atiku should step aside for a Satana like Rotimi Amechi to contest. Wike was the best man for him to succeed as the president of Nigeria. The Nigerian politicians know who FCT minister is in doing things of politics. So Atiku is not destined. Thank you. Worship right.
All right. You feel Atiku is not destined, entirely your opinion, but thank you nonetheless. 92.3 Nigeria Info. A beautiful morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
My name is Susie. I'm calling from Rima.
All right, your 60 seconds starts now. Go ahead.
Yeah. I did not see how the outburst of Darlington would address the issues raised by Wiki. They are talking about the issue of NDDC forensic audit and all the investigation.
Oh my, sorry about that. We lost connection, but let's try another call. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Welcome.
Clara, good morning.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Koki Gamkalada.
All right, could give your 60 seconds.
Kalada, the allegation made by Talent Nwoju, I want to tell myself to what he said. The governor, former Governor Wike, saying that former governor wife received 4 billion naira from NEDC. Kalada, you are a really fast young man. When both of us are quarreling, will I extend to your wife or to my wife?
But what if he's saying the truth? Because I remember... Cookie Gam, because Cookie Gam, you asked the question, why would he extend it to the wife? And I'm asking, what if he's saying the truth? What if in that forensic report, there is such a thing as 4 billion naira monthly for training Rivers women?
I know, I'm coming. I was also landing there. Kalada, former Governor Wike's wife also did project in Rivers State when she was there. I've met you one day for the past 10 years now. Call that woman name once in any public place.
So is your problem? Is your problem about the name calling, or is it about the issue that there is possible corruption in our system? Which is it for you?
I'm listening to you. Imagine 4 billion times 12 is 48 billion naira. Now for NDC. Now you that they are alleged that you collected land for your children at Abuja. He didn't say anything. They resigned. That their children get the line in Abuja. So, I want to beg up on weekend. They want to fight the Apollo man. Leave the woman alone and fight the man.
All right.
If you're a strong man, fight the man.
All right. Thank you.
Challenging for part to go and fight.
All right.
The woman alone.
Cookie Gam, thank you. Your point is.
Man, you think you are.
Your point is noted. Fight the man and not the woman. But I wonder if the fight is about the man or the woman, or it is about corruption. I thought we won a better Nigeria, but what do I know? Let's move on now. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Welcome. What is on your mind? Let's hear you.
Yes, my dear brother. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
My name is Emeka calling from Maryland.
All right, your 60 second stats now.
Atiku and his coalition. Atiku said that if he emerged as the Nigerian president, that he will fight the corruption in Nigeria. Who is the master of the corruption?
That's an allegation you're about to make. Can you prove that Atiku is the master?
Yes.
Can you prove it?
When he was the vice president, he nearly bought Nigeria.
Do you have evidence that he bought? Do you have? So I don't take hearsays on the show. Do you have evidence that he bought Nigeria? I'd like to know. I don't take hearsays. I'm not. This is not a gossip meal.
In River State,
he's not. He's not the owner of Intel.
The property in Nigeria is not him.
He's not the owner of Intel. Go do your research.
So, my dear brother, coalition is based on arrival.
All right.
I want to tell President Tinubu that he should please use Wike, the FCC minister, as his DG. Wike is a big masquerade to them. They will kill them again. All
right. Thank you very much. Let's read some messages now on Facebook. And Darlington Ogbuku, remember we're live on Facebook, Nigerian Info. We're live on YouTube as well, Nigerian Info. We're active and interactive on X, Nigeria Info. Now, Darlington Ogbuku on Facebook says, as long as Wike, the political AI, is working with Tinubu, the coalition will not see the light of the day. Japheth Bekwe says, no response from Governor Ibas should justify the approval of the budget, because approving such a budget will amount to the looting of the state treasury. I don't get that part where he said should justify. But anyways, your message on Facebook. Wachiku Kennedy Chinedu says, voice of Mbise from Okuku Umu Kwato. Good morning, everyone in the studio. ADC members filing suit challenging legality of interim party executives is quite pathetic and unfortunate. Please, I am urging them to desist from such so that it will not scuttle the opportunity of evacuating this APC government in the country. Now, Blessed Ola says, good morning, watching from Port Harcourt. River State is among the 21 states that will be affected by flooding. Nimit, what is the preventive measures that Rivers sole administrator has been taking to curb the situation on the arrival? Imma Olebara, that's Dr. and Mrs. Imma Olebara from Owerri, says, why can't government keep faith with ASU? Why toying with the education and glorious destinies of our children? Is it because their children are not here but studying abroad? When two elephants fight, the grasses suffer. Let this issue be resolved once and for all. Thanking God for the gift of life to celebrate my 66th birthday today. All right. Happy birthday, Imma Olebara. Happy birthday to you. And Prince Jaff on Facebook says, Wike isn't a saint. They indict Amaechi's wife. We know that now is back to control the resources of the state. the state IGR will go back to what it was. That's an allegation by you. But let's now go and read some messages on WhatsApp. Good morning, presenter. The brutal murder of a lawyer in Port Harcourt is one too many in Rivers State and indeed condemnable. Let the police and other security agencies swing into action. Also, the Rivers State Administrator should please prioritize the safety and security of lives in the state to forestall the demarket in Rivers State. Elder Joel Adolphus with that one. But let's listen or read this one from Melody Uniport. Wike must have said the NDDC matter under some consumables or impulsive influence, because most of the drama personnel in the NDDC Off Your Mic show are his current allies. I am sure most of his allies, like Akpabio, will be wondering what is wrong with him. The dragging of Amechi's wife inside NDDC's scam is because he knows the report can never be released, with Akpabio allegedly fingered. This was how he accused Amechi in 2015. But when the white paper was released, Amechi wasn't indicted. All right, allegations, that's what you've made, and most of the comments you sent to us. But this one says, good morning, my heart goes out to the family of my friend, Barrister Bright Inda Owo, that was killed by 3 armed men at Rumumasi. The NBA should follow up on his death so that the killers will be brought to book. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Loveday Bassi from Port Harcourt. All right, this one says, good morning. Minimama area in Ozwoba is highly flooded. River State government should come to our side and construct a drainage to link the creek at the main road to solve this persistent yearly flood. Best in Port Harcourt with that one. All right, let's take another call and we'll read some more messages thereafter. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Good morning, Canada.
Yeah, good morning.
From Obua.
All right, Abino, you're welcome. What is on your mind this morning? Let's hear
Yes, the flood alert.
All right.
There's been a routine announcement each year. And we know that this area is the Niger Delta area. And I think they have not done so much because from information we are hearing that the ecological fund have been squandered. I wonder what they will do. Each year, maybe they are preparing for relief materials now, but I think it's not the best. If we look at the filtering all the tributaries in the Niger Delta, I think that will be a way, even though it's a big project, so that it can abate the effect of this flood. Every year we do this announcement. We know it will come. The issue of this violence against women and children, I begin to wonder, men are not included, but this time around, violence is being meted, against the men. I want this woman who has even wanted to set, the man ablaze, to be arrested and prosecuted.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your thoughts there. The high increase of insecurity in some parts of River State is fast becoming a thing of concern. Police should employ more strategy as to save the people. Christian Williams from Igbo Iche. And Onate Clinton West has got this to say. He says the brutal killing of a lawyer in Rumumasi axis of Port Harcourt by armed men is disturbing and worrisome. Let Nigeria Police, River State Command be proactive and bring the perpetrators to book. Insecurity in some parts of River State is gradually getting out of hand. All right, thank you. I want to tell you that one. And this one says River State is always on the wicked side of the news on a daily basis. Politics, religion, killings, lovers fight, floodings, owing salaries, sole administrator. What a state in a country. Ezekiel Isaiah, thank you very much. Well, let's come here. This one says, good morning, sir. Dindu Wisdom from Iberi Omuma. Wiki opening his mouth and saying things he likes is not a new thing. We know him and how he talks, and we won't take him serious again. All right, that's your opinion. Well, let's not read some messages on Facebook. But first, let me take this call. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Anybody home? Good morning to you. Welcome. All right. Guess network connection issues. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you. What's your name?
Good morning, Clada. This calling from Yenego.
All right. Your 60 seconds starts now. Let's hear your
Just like what you stated earlier and very clearly. And anyone who cares to listen to this, listen attentively. That is what you. Instead of you to address or advise your own principal, Ruth Michibike Amishi, to address the issue that is on ground, an allegation has been leveled against your own madam because it is because of your guy you are talking. Let her talk out by herself. to come and debunk what the FCT minister have alleged against her. 4 billion for the training of women. 48 billion yearly. That is what we are talking about. It is not a family business. We are talking about Niger Delta. As long as you are from Niger Delta, you are part of this very fight and this cause. Let her come out and debunk. Instead of you to address issues, you are there jumping from pillar to post.
All right.
Questioning who? Shame on this type of character.
All right, Gift, thank you. Moving on, 60 seconds up. But on Facebook, Ferdinand Wodo says, Canada, the MPA should not take this. Is it the NBA you meant to say? Should not take this killing lightly. Do you remember Barrister Ken Asute? Up till now, has anybody been apprehended? It's a pity, you say. Okoduli Iwogu says, good morning, Canada. ADC accuses Tinubu allies of secretly destabilizing party. It is very unfortunate. Nobody can stop it. They should allow Nigerians to decide come 2027. Thank God Ability Atuegu says, for clarity purposes, federal government should release the forensic audit report for Nigerians to see if Amechi's wife has been receiving 4 billion naira monthly. I guess that should be the conversation, right? We want to see what the audits has therein. Let's read some more messages on Facebook and let's see what we've got here. Okay, while I'm waiting for Facebook to load due to network issues, this one says APC trying to destabilize ADC. Amechi destroyed APC in Rivers State through internal crisis. Obi can solve ordinary party issues in Labour Party. Atiku can settle PDP crisis. El-Rufai lost his party structure in Kaduna, but all of them are saying they will settle Nigerian problems. Laugh out loud. Ernest from Moji with that one. Well, let's look at this one. David from Elena Ward says the FG has obviously been losing sleep over the same ADC they said is dead on arrival. But I wonder how they intend to convince same Nigerians with their baggages of failure. All right, that's from David. But let's look at this one. Ifeanyi Chukwu Wodo says, good morning. What is Tinubu afraid of if he knows he's doing well while oppressing the opposition? After successfully causing problems in all the parties, they have not channeled all their energy to the coalition. What are they afraid of? Ifeanyi is asking this morning. All right, reading more. This one says, good morning, Nigeria Info. Please help me tell ASU to respect themselves because they are the reason why we are here. You accuse them of rigging elections for politicians and always being on the complaining side. Let them eat the one for rigging. Fato Iyabari Ken with that one. All right, entirely your opinion there. Lorenzo Delight says, and good morning. People should learn. Okay, I think I've read that on from the Facebook platform. Michael Oyigbobaye says, I'm happy to hear some of the indigents of Rivers State speaking about the embarrassment the political players are causing the state. Please convince me, is Rivers State truly the only state most loved by President Tinubu? Indeed, all of us from sister Niger Delta states are feeling embarrassed because if crazy man no they shame, his family they shame, you say. All right, I'm going back to the Facebook page. I'm having network issues and I can't seemingly see your comments. Oh my, okay. This one is from Julius Friday. An audit of Rivers State past governor from Amechi to Wike should be released. Let us check something. All right, I want to check that thing as well. Aleru Speed says, good morning, Kalada. I want the House of Representatives Committee on Rivers Emergency Rule to make public their findings following allegations and counter-allegations, and the NDDC should be audited from the era of Akpabio as its minister. I think they already did that. That's under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. But this is how far we can go as it relates to the newspaper segment. The commercial break is up next, and after that, the business news at the top of the hour. And after the business news will be Sports Drive. So do stay tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info.